Guys, we are ready to rock and roll. We've got the Meseeks Madness Royale, and I got the madness with me tonight because I've been on a Battle Royale binge for the past, 4 hours? Good night. Nonetheless, I'm your boy Verdict. I'll be your caster for the night, as well as Gilmania Gil. What's going on, broski?
Yo, we are good to go, Verdict. I am doing alright myself. What about you, Verdict? How's your lovely night going? How are the games going over at BR, huh?
Bro, I just got done crapping on some bots, man. We dropped 17, and I was like, dude, I need to end it there. Not just because I was trying to end on a high note, but it literally was like 8 minutes ago and I had to start the stream. So I had to end it first, and then I had to start it back. I know we just now getting started for game number 1. I2 coming through with a massive raid. Good luck to you, homie. Appreciate it, my guys. We're going to go ahead and jump straight into it. That's right. Blackout it is. I know that we were talking about the maps and whatnot. I think we saw like a week or two ago the situation where we accidentally dropped in. I need to get this emulator lined up perfectly. Perfect. Where we accidentally started the game and it was on the regular isolated. And obviously that was not what we were, supposed to, but we still had fun with it, right?
Yeah. At first we were definitely confused. We had to ask a little bit, but mistakes were made. This time around, not going to be the case. And starting off strong, immediately going for the first game. We're gonna have 82 people total, 21 squads on the go. Any particular name that you may see for the time being? I can see Wicked Sense. I can see Envy Esports, Dynasty, for example.
What do you got your eyes on? I think my emulator just might have crapped the bed. It might have crashed my computer. No! What is going on? I literally can't hit anything.
Let's give it a second. Give it a rest. Let's see if with a little bit of time it goes better.
I literally can't even pull my mouse off of the... This is awkward.
I can. You can what? What are you talking about, Echo? Oh, Echo. I think
I
Echo
just
is like
controlled Alt Delete.
streaming the game.
There we go. Got it. Perfecto! I got it, boys and girls. No fear, Verdict is here. I just control Alt Delete. Big brain plays.
Just like that. So, can they see it again?
Yeah, they should be able to see it.
Right. So, okay, I'm trying to find a bit of a fight going on at the moment. I see a couple of people over at firing range, some other at construction site. Any particular area you might want to go to?
I was actually on board with some of this action on the outskirts of the zone. This Asylum or Asylum area, not Asylum. Asylum is a stage 5 team. This is a battle royale landing spot. So a little point of interest right here. We could take it to firing range. So if you see more action, is I think that might actually be where we go because I see, well, one team's already bailing out of the area. So maybe we'll take it to Rivertown after this, as I see this action's getting pretty deep. Trippy gonna drop. There's a 2v2 about to ensue with one of the homies down. Obviously, two off the bat for the guys here at Team C. I'm on board with Team W. Not 100% sure who it is. Miss Killa actually going to be getting the kill there, the finish on Trippy. And Holiday going to be able to get some better positioning. And Lucifer, it looks like, is that Lucifer? Lucifer? Lucifer?
I think it's Lucifer, something like that. But the push is gonna break through. Pew ends up dying, but Miss Killa was ready for it. Another kill going in favor of Wicked Saints. Seems like Miss Killa is also going to be trying to loot that body and heal up his allied. Team W, I'm not too sure what the name might be myself, like you mentioned. VRK. Well, they only have one player left. That's going to be Holiday, and the odds were sort of in their favor, but Miss Killa with that huge double piece definitely helped the team a lot. 3 total for them. And you know what? I think I will put on letters next to the numbers I have a list on, so it can be easier for us, you know?
Perfect. And then, with that being said, I think we're going to take it to construction site because I love dropping here, and I already see some action going on. One of the Wicked teams are back in the mix. I didn't know we were getting those guys registering back, so I'm glad that we see them back in the mix. Hopefully, we'll see them flourish here in their first day back, first game in. Miss Killa actually going to get the team wipe there. Wicked Sen's going to go ahead and get the knock and finish. And that is going to be it for Team C, I believe. Team W is Wicked Sens, right?
Team C is Wicked Sins.
Okay,
Team
so
W,
Team W
I'm
is
not
out
sure.
the mix. Oh, that makes sense. There we go.
Right, I'm almost done with that list. But for the time being, there's going to be 19 teams total. I'm looking at the entirety of the map, and over at the construction side, I see that Team S is going to be around plenty of tags in the vicinities. That is Lethal War, Daddy Bila, and King Bod. They start up a fight against K. S and X are going to be fighting over at this construction site, and well, so far, LW, Lethal War, got themselves 3 kills, and I see Daddy trying to go for another one.
Yep, yeah, oh wow. King Bot gonna be taken down. Daddy is gonna be, that's gonna be a wipe on Lethal War, actually. This Wicked main team here looking pretty decent. They've got 8 kills on board. I believe that's the Wicked main team. Team X would be...
Airdrop has been delivered.
Okay, that's not a Wicked team. Resume said... It's a game leaders with his friends that doesn't call out, along with a top honorable mention manager that totally doesn't suck at his job. And Resume. Yes, Resume wanted me to say that personally, so I'm sure he'll come back and rewatch the stream and, you know that Verdict gave him a nice call out. What was that he just destroyed? Resume, what did you just destroy right there? Was that... I know we don't have Trap Masters in here.
Yeah, that's not I highly doubt that someone would make a mistake like that. But for short, let's call it Resume's team, you know, because basically it's part of the name.
Yeah.
But so far, they got 9 kills, you know. This Resume's team starting off strong. And the player with the most kills is going to be... Okay, I'm trying to see. It's Church. Look at that. No news for us, you know. Church definitely an OP player over at the org from Wicked. That well, like you mentioned, not playing under that name, but definitely starting off on a good note on map number 1. I'm looking at the entirety of the minimap, and I don't think I see any fights going on for the time being.
Yeah, we're gonna see a flush of players making their way into zone. We got Team N and Team M looking for that that area right outside of firing range. That might result in something. The helicopter is going to be pulled through. Rose is going to be the pilot, and now all of this resume squad going to look to pick up some more kills. They're 9 kills deep so far, and a pretty decent start for the games. As I'm taking a look at it, Dark is taking some shots. Maybe we'll take a look at Explicit's point of view now, as I do see Dark actually in the helicopter as well. So Shogun, Rosewin, Hoodie, and Dark going to round out the top 4 for them. And it looks like they're going to be in hot pursuit of Team K, who's actually dropping right next to another team. Yeah, we're going to drop right there. Team K, who is that? That's Ghost.
Team K, that would be Ghost.
That's
Ghost. Yeah. And right next to them, there's going to be Team E. That's MB Esports. Like you mentioned, Explicit just going all the way around with a helicopter, thinking about if they want to go down or not. Well, at the end of the day, NB Esports starting up getting their personalized weapons, and that's going to be a huge advantage for themselves, as they get the also good control over a car, over a vehicle. There's our team joining. That is SNS Peaky Blinders. Going in the facilities. Yeah, that's a cool name, isn't it?
That is a pretty cool name. I like it. Wanted to see if we can get that iTube guy on stream. I don't think I seen him yet. Tell me he hasn't been already bounced out of the lobby.
Do you happen to know like the team that he's a part of?
I don't. I actually have never seen the guy before in my life until he came through the raid, which I greatly appreciated. I just wanted to, you know, show the man some love and put him on air. So if he's already out, we'll try and find him next game.
Well, right now I see Team C, that is Wicked Sins, struggling a lot in the middle of a lot of people trying to survive. Noriega getting a kill, then Ecstasy's getting another one as well, and the break came through between these teams. E ended up getting the best of that trade, but now Resume's team want a piece of that cake.
Well, I guess Chicago took too big of a bite because he's out. Now it's going to be up to Resume. Resume, oh, BY, you're toxic. Love the energy. Keep it. Never change, homie.
Getting another one.
Yeah, he's going to get another one too, bro. I'm trying to get some sights on his point of view, because right now I was taking a look at the other team, and the other team actually is getting pretty worked over now. Resume and Rose going to be last 2 alive, and it looks like they might be doing some work on them as well. So it's a 1v2, is that what it looks like? Oh, Rose. Rose.
He almost got a wipe with that BY. You mentioned yourself, and he just got sniped through the wall?
He did.
Okay, Daniel? Where even is Daniel? That is going to be the players from Facebook Creators Mobile.
There we go. Hey, we were talking about them before we started the stream, and sure enough, here they come. Looking to spoil this Resume squad's endeavors. They've got one of them down. Rose is going to get picked back up, but he's going to get knocked instantly.
They're bullying Rose.
Wow, they are very, very much so. Now Resume is going to be left all on his own. He's going to get caught outside. FB, Facebook Creators Mobile, looking pretty damn good right now. They take out the top teams in the lobby. Right now, they've got 5 kills on board. But I think another team that we should have probably jumped back over to is the guys over at Explicit. They've got 10 kills now, so they are the top killers in the lobby.
Yeah, after Resume's team ended up not being able to survive, and understandably so, you know, Facebook Creators were able to at a distance knock down Rose, and now I see Shogun with a sniper trying to go for a kill, but they are suffering themselves as Dark got sniped by Enigma, that is SNS, to the finest there, as I also see some other squads joining the mix, players over at that's N team. That would mean Main Esports. Rosewing getting knocked down. That is 2 players down for Explicit. Only Shogun and no one else remain. Hoodie also taking some heat from MVP. And now Explicit, you were talking about the fact that they were the MVP so far with the most kills. Right now they're going to be struggling a lot, but Shogun,
Oh, Shogun's like...
without a piece of fear in his body, finds another kill. That is kill number 8 for Shogun.
Shogun's
Number
a
8 for him
workhorse,
alone.
bro. That guy is something else. Him. Another guy that I really... Oh, my God. The shots are just going to continue to rain in from Shogun. He's going to be the only one alive, though, and there's, like, hella people in the area. So he's going to have to play tags. Got to play it calm, cool, collected. As a matter of fact, it looks like he's going to start the rotation over, and he spots a few people. So he might be kind of stuck on an island here.
I think, I don't know who it showed in the feed that Rosewing got eliminated again. Maybe he was knocked and I didn't realize, but Explicit continuing to be alive. I also see that players over at Ghost Esports are getting some new toys, some new weapons. And although it's a team that we've seen really dominate 1 week of this tournament, ever since then, I don't think I've seen too much of them. You know, they definitely have their moments where they get to eliminate plenty of people, but overall, I'm not too sure what the issue could be with the Ghost members.
Yeah, that's very true. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've seen them. Well, we didn't have one last week. We didn't have as many teams as we do this week, so we're forced to kind of fall back. Now we're gonna see Facebook creators group. Oh my goodness, just get the drop, Daddy. I thought we saw Lethal War eliminated. I think I was checking it out. I think Villa might have been able to stay alive, but you know, it looks like he's going to be caught out by Stilkinson, who is currently on the pursuit of finding Villa right now. I think that might be the last one for this squad. So if he goes down, Kingbot actually going to be in the area too. So he's just a little further out.
Yeah, Kingbot currently in a car while his allied, well, not too good of a spot. Currently trying to run away from the Facebook creators, and well, he's gonna be spotted. The shots are coming through. Viola's receiving a lot of damage. Doesn't want to go into the water. He knows how slow that's going to be, but that's the only choice. Trying to basically just confuse the opponents. Goes underwater. Bela still swimming away, trying to survive, but for the time being, the fight is gonna be pretty slow paced right there while Bela swims under this bridge, and well, might be able to survive in there. The push is gonna come through, and couldn't react fast enough. Look at Stilkson, I think that was the name. Ended up using that Fennec to find a kill. We only have 9 squads remain, and I am watching at Explicit struggle like crazy. They just got eliminated. That's so sad. It's understandable because it was one of those situations where only Shogun was alive, trying to get his allies back, but immediately when they were dropping, they were just finding another opponent and couldn't fight back with only a pistol. So, another great team going on early in this first game.
Indeed, as I'm taking a look back at Kingbot. Daddy able to come back on the revive flight. Dude, came back super quick. Did he ever die? It's just like, I'm scratching my head because he was in the... I guess he did get revived, yeah.
Well, he's there with a pistol, and that's about it. Himself and a pistol have to try to survive this interaction. Currently, I think he's being followed by the squad number letter O. I'm not too sure. No, never mind. They were just close to it, but not really going after him. And Willie finding a couple of kills. I just saw Ghost Mr. Andre getting a kill into Made in Peru players. Where's that fight going on? I'm trying to figure that out. I think there's a fight with Team K, actually, Ghost. Yeah. We can go over there.
Yeah, we can go over there. I was checking out Willie from SE, but it does look like he's just going to get tags and bail. So we're going to go with Team K. Well, that's actually almost done. They're out, so that's unfortunate. Joe, going to be the last one alive here for MIP. They have 6 kills on board. Flix, Lexi, Joe, Apex. He's actually going to die his own. That's tough. Alright.
Yeah, Apex got revived, so that's good. And seems like Apex wants to go for the revive there. Facebook creators, 2 of them died to the hands of the safe zone, you know, the outside of it. So Apex, his ally Joe, ended up dying, but he did have loot. So, you know, at the expense of one of your allies dying, if you are... Did every single player from Facebook creators die to the safe zone? What happened there?
Just ready for upgrade.
I have no idea. I literally looked at chat for 2 seconds and Resume said, "Team names OP." Thank you for giving us all that, Resume. We appreciate you, bro. Best of luck to you in the next game. I know no spoilers. We're 5 minutes ahead, so no worries.
Well, we only have 15 people remaining, trying to survive, trying to fight back against their opponents, and, well, still getting used to this new spectator client, which doesn't really allow you to see the letters if you zoom in too much. So the only 2 that I see sort of next to each other are gonna be Team S and Team N. I also see Team L fighting. Who do we want to go with, Verdict?
We're on board with Team M right now. Morg's actually going to be the last one alive here on Team L. Morgs gets... Oh my god! Morgs just turned on one. And I know every time we mention Morgs, it's, you know, her getting turned on. This is not the case this time.
Was able to get 1 knock, ends up getting eliminated, unfortunately. So CFG going to the end of the road as we approach the last couple of circles. Daddy, the last hope remaining for Lethal War, going to be eliminated, leaving us with these 4 teams. I see that the only squad with the most players is actually going to be... What was the name of that? SE squad?
Spectrum Esports.
Spectrum Esports. That's right. They got 3 players, 6 kills in, and so far they got 5 opponents to fight against.
Yep, we got 4 teams left. Taking a look at it. Where's that 4th team at? ME. They're on the opposite side of the map. They're actually coming over the hill, so interesting. As they're going to be making their way in. They've got 5 kills on board. Taking a look at the remaining players, though. This interaction from Team O and M, Spectrum Esports, and who is O? That's Assassin's Esports. Looking to continue on, maybe get some better positioning for in-game as I'm taking a look at it. Zone's going to be on the bottom side. I can't even zoom in. When you zoom in, it just makes it even worse with the names. But you can see it's at the south portion of the map where that smaller circle is going to come through. And it looks like, yeah, Samuel's actually going to be knocked. Salco from ME, the team that was coming over the hill, actually going to be able to get that free kill.
Yeah, we only have a 2 versus 1. ME, main esports, trying to win this game, but of course, Spectrum is not going... Wait, did I say... I said it was a 2v1. No, sorry. It's a 3 versus 2 versus 1 because Spectrum continues to be alive, hiding behind this rock, and I find it quite interesting. It does make sense, the fact that Spectrum not really trying to go off too aggressive. They want to make sure that they're hiding, that they know their ground, they're holding it at their best. And, well, unfortunately for the side of ME, main esports, they are going to be in between 2 different squads. The push is going to come through. Solako is there going for the kill to Ox, and that is Assassins being out. And the fight between 2 teams remain here, Verdict.
And it's going to be a 1v3 now. MVP going to be the last one alive. He's going to get pushed by 1. Is not going to get these shots to land, and Fonseca going to secure the bag there and get a number 1 spot for Spectrum Esports. They're going to take the bag here in game number 1, but we all know it. Doesn't matter about your placement. It's all about those kills. Those kills are going to give you 5 points per kill. And based off what I saw earlier, there's only a handful of teams that are actually like top like 8, 9 kills plus. As a matter of fact, I didn't see too many 10 plus kill games, right? Explicit might have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say only maybe 2 teams, and it was slightly above double digits. Nothing too crazy for game number 1. So Team 9, that is going to be Explicit, like you mentioned. They got 14, and also the side of Resume's team ended up with 14 as well. So they are going to be tying on the kill department, but Explicit being slightly higher on the leaderboard And well, like you mentioned, yes, we had the side of Spectrum Esports going on to top one, and they got 9 kills, which is not too bad. Getting that first spot, giving you the points of maybe a kill and a half. I think I'm not 100% sure on the point system for the position on each team, but it surely gives you at least 1 kill worth of points. I think, right?
It's 3 points for first place, 2 for second, 1 for third.
Points.
Literally
Oh,
not giving points away for placement anymore. It's
and not too much, not too much, right?
yeah, you know what? I kind of like the system. I know that a lot of teams are used to like those top placements giving you the most points. I know at Mobile Mayhem it's like 50 for first place. That's a ridiculous amount to give to a team who could have literally not done anything the entire game, but other than stay alive. I know that's not saying much, but if you're able to withstand this lobby, I guess you've earned 50 points in the end. But the way the Meseeks Madness Royale has been for a while is that 5 kill point for kills and low placement points. So I've kind of liked it. It made things a lot more interesting. It kind of made it to where you don't really care about that in game, which I guess is, yeah, if you're looking for the practice for Mobile Mayhem, it's probably not the best. This is more of like a bloodbath kind of style. Like you literally are going balls to the wall trying to find those kills ASAP, and if you're not getting them, you're not going to find yourself at the top of the board. And we've seen a lot of teams try and a lot of teams fail. Well, we've seen a few come through regular bases and just clean house. I like the way it's structured. I know we talked about it a few weeks ago, and it seems to be a little more fitting for us. So I'm glad we stuck with it.
Yeah, definitely. I have to agree with you on that one. The fact that it allows teams, actually makes teams make sure that they're going in for the fights. Not only the survive time allows us to see way more different interactions between different teams, different squads, as they are not only trying to survive, but also trying to get as many fights as possible, but at the same time trying to stay alive, right? Because at the end of the day, if you are going too hard for those kills, well, you might get yourself in a situation where you are fighting against a particular squad and then you split up with your team, another team goes by, you ended up dying. So you also got to make sure that your teams knows what's up in every single moment, because, well, the same way you're going for kills, the other teams are too.
You're absolutely right. Now let's take a look at the chat. Day coming through with the cat, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That does not look like our lobbies. Our lobbies look like a tenth of what this lobbies look like, bro. The cap needs to quit, all right? As much as I would love to agree with that, they're not the same, all right? These lobbies are just built differently. They are ridiculous at the beginning, and they're ridiculous all the way through, whereas ours are, you might get contested a little bit off the rip, and then towards the end game, you'll catch a few slacking. And a lot of bots in between it. We're not legend rank. We're not any of that. We're literally like low pro, I believe. I don't even remember what my rank was. Doesn't even matter. At any rate, the lobbies are not built the same day. Okay, as much as you want to think that we frag out on lobbies like this, we don't. We get toasted. You know what? We should do a creator team one week again. I did it a few weeks ago. We goaded. What you talking about? Bro, I'm going to sign us up one week, and we're literally going to have a combined total of 5 kills if we're lucky.
I mean, doesn't sound too bad to me, You should give it a go. Another shot of those creators teams. Sounds spectacular to me,
We'll give something for Guildmania to laugh at. Let's just say that.
Come on now. I mean, I definitely enjoyed it when you all were playing, you were playing against bots, but it was actually Wicked that you were trying to fight off on a 1v4 matter.
I literally came across Sun and I hid in the corner. All right. I didn't have ammo. That's my defense, though. Okay. And what I will say is, when we talk about the loadouts that we have, we're running around with, I don't know, Razorbacks. I'm using a Pharaoh most of the time just for
Does
memes.
Day still uses the Peacekeeper?
No, he's swapped over to the Razorback. He likes it better.
Well, yeah, sure, yeah, because that's better. That's absolutely
Because
right.
it's gooder.
Listen,
It's gooder.
this guy.
Definitely gooder.
Listen to this guy lurking, man. It's gooder, okay? Look, we are crappers at the highest caliber when it comes to these lobbies. Day, you throw us in here, you're gonna be feeding shark, okay? All right, we're gonna get geared up for game number 2. I think Day had his fun. He was like, well, I would join you guys, but it's like 10:20 already. That's not how it's gonna happen." And he still managed to stick.
Yo, hold on, is that Team Meep in the top 10? Is that what I just saw?
I think we did see Team Meep in top 10. Is that Ronald? Is Ronald on that roster? No, look, we got Hello, we got Celestial, we got all the mods, all the Meseeks mods in
Really?
Team 7. Yeah, that's all the Meseeks mods. Hello, and mods for other much more other events. Achman with the sub, let's go, tier 2. Come on, homie. Let's go, Achman.
Sir.
Much love. When are we gonna get one of those cringe times with Achman streams again? Oh, that's right. You got banned last time. We can't do it anymore. So let me tell you, last time I raided Achman, I literally I was supposed to jump on Vanguard with Day. This was like 2 weeks ago, and I refused to get on Vanguard because I could not stop watching Achman look through TikTok, and he was watching people live and just asking them the most ridiculous questions, and he was showing us the most ridiculous things that he has discovered on TikTok. And yeah, let's just say that it was so ridiculous that the Trovo mods deemed it to be pretty inappropriate, and they banned his account for 3 days. It was totally worth it, though.
So it sounds like it was worth it, you know?
Oh,
It
yeah.
sounds like a lot of fun, definitely. Oh, wait a second. Where are we at? Okay, we're good. We are on game number 2 now, Verdict. It seems like we are loading in.
Why do you do this to me, game?
Is it lagging again?
No, it's just not letting me click.
Oof.
Let's let me move real quick now. Well, as soon as I hit this little menu bar at the bottom, I guess I gotta stop doing that. Let me see if I can do what I did last time. I might have to restart the app.
Time for the mission. Get ready.
Okay, it's good. We're good. It's not bugged. This game's good. The emulator's great. If only you could see my face chat.
I am currently experiencing lag on my computer too. That's not cool. What's going on?
It's not cool. Come on. Come on, man.
Alrighty. So I'm watching plenty of teams going to the construction site. You might want to go with Resume's team over there.
Let's do it. We'll jump over there with Team Resume. I'm obviously not going to try to even attempt to pronounce the name that he gave us. Let's just say it starts with A and it has every other letter in the alphabet, okay? I'll just say that.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Okay,
Oh, Church. Oof.
Yeah,
Church dropping early.
You know, one of those members, the manager that totally doesn't suck at his job, Chicago, going to be dropped there. This is per Resume, guys. I'm not just saying random things about Church. All right, so don't band together and cancel Verdict here for this.
Oh, for the time being, Church not being able to get too much done, ended up dying, so that's leaving Resume, Chicago, and Rose alive. The Dark Tower was immediately taken, so that's allowing them to eventually get them back if they survive for long enough. But so far, the fight continues, as we are going to have the Facebook creators mobile in the area. Players from Team V are trying to make sure they're causing some terror onto his opponents. I am watching at, what am I watching actually right now? Pentero. Pentero right now from Facebook Creators gonna find Chicago going in for the kill. Getting a few shots in, but not getting a kill just yet. The push continues as some more people are going in. Resume trying to run away. The push is too strong, and Resume's team is actually backing out of this area.
Yeah, they're going to have to because they dropped Chicago. Oh my god, Resume actually Gonna be able to escape through the elevator here. Is gonna walk right into 2 opponents. Oh my god, Resume, which I thought was a great move, was actually the absolute worst because my guys over at Facebook Creators Group, they are doing a damn good job of covering this construction site. As a matter of fact, I dropped here a few games back when I was playing, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go push down through this this portion of the map and try and see what I can find. And by the time I jumped down, I had already lost my teammate. There's no way you know how to navigate this building and do it successfully. It's just ridiculous the amount of time it takes to learn the details and the callouts. It's so intricate, and the building is so big and vast that it's damn near impossible to make anything happen.
Yeah, so as that fight has almost stopped, I think we can go with Team E. That is going to be players from, I'm trying to find that letter. Envy Esports, right? Envy Esports are going to be sort of fighting over there at, I think that's Factory, that area is called, if I'm not mistaken. So far, they have lost 3 players so far. And Reiki is going to be the only one alive. For some reason, it's not allowing me to...
It's not allowing me to click on him either. Did he just come back from the revive flight?
That might be the case. That could be it. Well, the entirety of the team was almost eliminated then, wasn't it? If they barely got the revive flight in place.
Yep, I think that's the case. And I'm on board with Team G. That is going to be Team Meep. Meep!
Hey,
they don't have any kills on board, but I'm sure this crew of... you know, bloodthirsty animals would find a few kills on board before the end of this game. As a matter of fact, I'm on board with Hello, one of my favorite Meseeks and Mobile Mayhem mods. Sienna, I'm not 100% familiar with, but everyone knows Celestial, and I've been in the lobby a few times with FGY, so I did just see Rose get 1 kill. I think since that heat is still going, we might want to check some of that out if we don't find anything else worth looking at. Let's look at Team J and Team P first, though. They're right here on the Factory? Yep, they are literally fragging out at Factory.
Wait. Factory, and I'm not too sure which area we're talking about here.
Factory's going to be on the south side of the map. It's going to be outside of the safe zone.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Yeah, you got multiple helicopters. I think
the
guys over at MIP are actually looking to get this push on Team P, which might be just a one-and-done scenario.
Well, yeah, they were definitely closing Vi. I also see Team Envy, the one player we were talking about, Ricky, getting into a car, finding some action onto Lexi. Lexi going in, the last player from Envy trying to survive. In the meantime, Flixie got another knock, but Break is just running away as fast as possible. Envy trying to survive. The only player alive with a pistol and a katana. And if you're running away, was able to get a 117, but the damage is too strong. And Flixie finds the kill that eliminates Envy entirely. That is dropping 7 kills total for... I don't know if this is MIP or AMK, actually. Okay, so this is Team J. They are going to be under AMK, actually, so this is not MIP.
There we go. I was just taking a look in chat. We got a celebrity in the building. Stage 5 competitor Marvel coming through. He says he's watching Verdict while going to Mexico. Well, bro, I appreciate you showing that support. Just make sure when you guys win that Stage 5, use a little bit of that prize pool money to come stop by the States and come grab a drink with Verdict, all right? Gilmania can come too. You just you got to do that before you come to the States, though.
Yeah, I mean, he could take me to the States too. You know, we got together with this Verdict.
I didn't want to be that guy, but I was waiting for someone else to say it. Now I'm 100% down with it. So pick up Gilmania. y'all come to the States, grab a drink with Verdict, and we'll even catch day 2.
Sounds reasonable.
There we go. That sounds doable.
All right, okay. Well, talking about this game 2, we have still 16 teams remaining. And the only ones that I see sort of together are going to be Team I from Explicit. So far, they are as dominant as they were last time. So far, with 8 kills total. They do have one more player over at the ocean or the river. I think that's more of a river from Wicked Sins. barely holding on to the survive rate. Miss Kayla is yet again gonna be the last player remaining for Wicked Sense. And so far, we've seen her a little bit of time in the game so far. Definitely putting in the work, but unfortunately for Wicked Sense, that's the only player alive for them.
That is, and I do believe we saw one of the top frags from the last lobby actually in the vicinity too. They're top fragging right now too with 8 kills. As I'm looking at it, I don't think I see anybody else on board with that many. The Facebook gaming creators team absolutely griefing Rose's team. As a matter of fact, they've continued to just sit back and farm those kills. They've managed to pick up 5 for themselves, and the only interaction they've had has been with the guys over at Wicked, or I'm sorry, Resume's team. Explicit going to be running through Rivertown. They are looking for some more smoke, and sure enough, they might find it if they pop into this building. There's Ravon in there. He's a workhorse for himself, but it does look like he's going to be all by his lonesome there. So, taking a look at it, I don't know what's going on with Ravon. It looks like he just might have gotten separated from his team. He looks like one of those kids who are lost at a mall right now.
I am now looking at Team Meep. Verdict.
Meep!
Team G are gonna be starting up a fight right now against Team R, SNS. What's in, is that SNS? I think it was. Team
I think
R.
you're right. Yeah, that's SNS.
Yeah, SNS
Peaky
Peaky Blinders.
Blinders.
That is right. Oof. It's only gonna be 3 alive as they took down. Oh, the cluster nade takes down Celestial.
How many nades did they throw up there? A little bit of overkill. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, they wanted that kill, you know. They definitely wanted that kill.
Well, they got more than just one. They got 2 there. That was Celestial and that was Sienna, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, it wasn't Sienna. It was FGY. Hello's gonna be the last one alive. Meep! Don't meep me. Don't do it to Meep. In Meep we trust.
In Meep we trust, and Hello's the last hope remaining. Surely enough, this area will no longer be in the safe zone in, like, I want to say about a minute or so. So Hello might as well, yeah, gonna be getting that motorcycle and probably going back in and trying to get those tags. Is not gonna be an easy way in though. And as that's over with, I think we might want to go back with Explicit, because although they have lost Rosewind so far, they're going to be in between a plethora of enemies right now.
Yeah, right now, Dark doing a decent job of slaying out. He's got 6 on board. I think we saw last game it was it Shogun who was popping off? Oh my god, Villa, get domed, bro. Don't know how that didn't knock him. He's got 7 on board and 10 for the team. As we see the smoke comes through, the tags are going to be collected for Dark, or for Rosewind, rather. And now we're going to see, oh my goodness, Hoodie actually going to get the kill, or get killed. Or they killed Villa, who was on top of the water tower there. Now we're going to see the play come through. Dark, Hoodie, and Shogun still alive. Rosewind, no fear, going to be back on that revive flight. The smoke comes through. Shogun looking to get some equipment, might be able to do it free, and he is going to be able to escape, so... Looks like they're going to be able to chase this team. Looks like they're going to get smoked down every time they try to loot, which is very smart. Love the plays. But they're kind of pinched in a zone here. They've got Lethal Ward to the top. And then now down south, they got plenty of teams at the bottom. So need to find a way to get into some cover, because you spread yourself too thin now. Look, you're on one side of the wall, you're getting shot. On the other side of the wall, you're getting griefed. That's David picking up the kill and the refrag for Lethal Ward.
Yeah, Hoodie not being able to do too much against that sniper shot. I'm looking at Shogun being pushed over by 3 different enemies, trying to survive, going back out, taking out the MX-9, trying to survive, but the push is too strong. Dark has to fight back. Dark going in for the kill, but not gonna be enough. Shogun gets the help, but only for a little bit. Ends up dying to the hands of Matar. And that is going to be a team that actually had iTube over there, if I'm not mistaken. Trying to find them again though.
Nice, C13. There we go. That's it. They've been putting it in chat for a while now, and I just have not, been paying attention.
Oh, they are the C13 squad. Okay.
Yeah. There we go. I too picking up that. Yeah, there we go.
Airdrop incoming.
Well, so far they got 6 kills total. And they are not done with the fight, you know. I think they have spotted Hello at the distance. I'm not too sure if they actually saw her or not.
Hello stuck on her own. Did she get tagged? She did not. Very unfortunate.
Yeah.
I know Echo was encouraging us to, you know, talk as much crap as we could, but I just can't do it, man. I love Hello too much. She's a staple part of the community. Overall, great person. That'd be like me saying bad things about B. Just not gonna happen.
We can land here.
Completely understandable, but well, so far I'm trying to see if there's any other team close to the kills that Explicit had. So far I see a Lethal War with 10 actually. No, 9 kills total for Lethal War. This time around the Resumes team couldn't actually find as many kills quite yet. There's still some action remaining, you know, about 30... Is that 36? Is that 36 players remaining, Birdie?
Yep, that is 36 players remaining as we're going to see iTube actually get picked up. The shots came raining in from Lethal War. David gets a knock, but I don't think he's going to be able to capitalize on it. Daddy going to be pushing out of position. Pepito looked for the frag, but is going to be shot from multiple angles. Not 100% sure who was it. I think it was somebody from that Lethal War squad. Now, they've got a little pickle they got to figure out. They've taken a lot of damage. Daddy and David, the last two alive here for Lethal War, so they might be able to outman them, but in this particular portion of the zone, you do not want to drop a player here. This is getting to be where players are starting to come in from the outskirts of zone, looking to make their way in. This is not going to fare you well, and as a matter of fact, Lethal War might be too wide open here as we see trying to cover the backside. Obviously, you can only do so much before, you know, you get a little bit too much action. We've seen it third parties after third parties after third parties. It gets to, like, you've had 8 parties. That's just too many parties in one day.
At some point, it is one too many parties, and, well, the fight continues to be in here. Now Ghost is trying to join the mix. I see... Oof, that was Matar dropping to the hands of Drop himself. Man, the myth, the legend, Sir 13 are gonna be struggling quite a lot. iTube and the one continue to be alive. Pepito barely holding in to what's left, but Ghost are coming in strong. They want to take everyone out. So far, they've gotten 8 kills. I'm looking at Mr. Andre going for the snipes on Tubila, getting kill number 1, going for kill number 2 at a distance. That is gonna be a third party engaged for Ghost, and at a distance, at a safe spot, they are picking up kills left and right.
Yes, indeed, as we can see the push come through. Ghost wants some of this C13 action. DeVicky actually going to bite out more than they can chew, and iTube actually going to make DeAndre, or Mr. Andre pay. Pepito going to get the refrag. And that's going to be it for Ghost, except for SVR. They got 1 player left, and not a lot of hope. Hello, how are you? Just zoom by, why don't you? She said she wanted to get the hell out of Dodge. I don't blame you. Meep!
Yeah, you think... I also love the name of the team, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta say it like that. Meep.
Meep. Meep, meep.
Meep. We're at some point, we're gonna have the full-on characters from Rick and Morty, you know?
Yeah, Rick and Morty.
Well, so far, Hello still using that motorcycle. I'm trying to find another fight. I see Morks at a distance, but they're not truly in any sort of fight besides, you know, shooting at Hello, shooting her goodbye. And Lethal War are with 1 player left alive. That's Daddy trying to survive and taking that kill onto Miss Killa, dropping the numbers from... wait, was that the last player for Wicked Sense? I think that was. Oh no.
That's tough.
Yep. Wicked Sense is out.
They are out. Daddy gonna be alive. 13 kills on board for this team. So Lethal War, I was questioning their positioning earlier. Obviously, they're having to pay for it now because they're only 1 player deep. But they've done the damage they needed. They've got 13 on board, and just see Daddy kind of holding his own here as Tube and whatnot. iTube for Team C13 have a pretty good position. As a matter of fact, they've pretty much been able to hold this whole little warehouse by themselves. You know, lose a few, pick up a few, grab a few kills. They've got 11 on board so far. So doing a good job. Now they're going to have to rotate out as zone's going to be crashing in any moment. And it doesn't look like they've got too much to worry about on the front side, but on the back side, you got one team who is Q1. Who is Q? That is... Oh, Red by Reapers. That's tough.
Yeah. They are... How many... Do they not have kills? Let me try to... No, they have 4. They have 4. Chill and Drops remain alive. So far, they are going to be driving, walking by... But Pepito is there. You know, C13... We were talking about us not looking at them too much on the first one. Well, so far... We have looked at them a bit more, and they are showing to us more reasons to be on the lookout for them. You know, 13 kills total, and they're not even done with the action so far. I'm looking at CFG at a distance too. Those are going to be the teams with the most players alive. 7 squads left, but only 13 people remain.
Yep. Nader going to go ahead and get that 14th kill. Lethal War is out. They picked up 13 and a plethora of damage. Hello going to be spotted. Yeah, there you go. Hello, just keep dodging them in the vehicle. Go ahead and take off with the motorcycle. Oh, you got this. Hello. Cruising through like a bandit. I just read it. Echo said, "Hey yo, it's meme on me. Not be a jerk to Hello." Echo, that's not what you said. I'm obviously kidding. He didn't say be a jerk to her. I would never be a jerk to Hello. Oh, man, no!
Hello, gonna get stuck again. No! No!
MWF.
We are out. Oh, there you see 13. Now CFG trying to make them pay the price, but they are following the same exact path. All of CFG are gonna be eliminated, and that is gonna be about 5 extra kills for C13, dropping the numbers even higher now as they are with 19 kills total. Yes, they ended up losing Pepito in the way, but they are still pretty strong as iTube picks up his kill number 7. And they are going to be pushing onto Ghost member SVR trying to hide behind a rock, but Matar is going in and iTube is as well. Matar takes the kill, and C13, the team of the game, dropping insane numbers for today so far, winning game number 2.
Winning game number 2 and winning our hearts, man. That guy came through with the raid to begin the stream. I didn't see anything from game number 1. And game number 2, they balled out. As a matter of fact, they picked up how many kills, my guy? Is that 21 kills? I think this is the highest we've seen today so far. As I take a look at it, let's take a look at the damage. 1,000 for Matar. Tube drops 958. Pepito right there along with it. And man, hell of a game number 2 for C13. They take the dub. They take the bag for kills as well. 21 on board. I don't think anybody's even remotely close to that. 13 is the highest that I've seen, and that's from Lethal War. That's tough.
That is tough indeed, but really well done for C13. Starting now their kill rampage, you know. The closest team, yeah, it was 13, right? Team 19 players from Lethal War were the closest. Then we also had Explicit with 12. I feel like Explicit has been the only team that had 2 okay games back to back, right? They got like 14 on the previous one.
14 on the first one. They dropped 12 and they finished in 13th place. There's only 16 or there's 22 teams in here. I didn't scroll all the way down, obviously. So 12 kills and the finish in that place, that's ridiculous. You were putting in a lot of work, but you spread yourself too thin. And again, we're not going to reward people for, placement. Obviously, it's, 3 points. So I'm going to go ahead and applaud that effort. 12 kills that early on in the game. Kudos to you guys. Play the long game like C13 does. They were able to pick up a plethora of kills just manning that warehouse. They were there for at least 5 to 10 minutes, right?
At least, yeah, definitely just surviving for the longest time on that warehouse, looking left and right, third party after third party. We said that, well, at some point it could have been one too many parties, and, well, it was not for them. They definitely survived that whole deal and ended up moving on to the next area eventually. Not with the same amount of success as C13 did, but definitely a good outcome to the amount of action that they received.
Oh, you're absolutely right. We're going to get geared up for game number 3. We're already halfway through, man. We already ran through the first 2 like it was nothing. It is currently 11:22 Eastern time, and we are getting geared up for game number 3. So we are looking to have a stout one. It might be closer to 2 hours before we finish up. We're already almost an hour deep. So far, so good. I'm enjoying the action. It's been a little refreshing to see 20 plus teams in the mix. I know we were talking about last week and the week before that. The week before that we had 14 and ran it. Last week we had like 10 registered and just couldn't do it. So super glad to see that a lot of these teams are back in the mix, including Resume. Again, he's not registered as Wicked, but we do have a Wicked Sins lobby or team in the lobby. So super excited to see you guys join us back in. So game number 3 about to start up. Who you got, Gil? We're going to be taking a look at I-13 or C-13 again.
Oh, it would be a really good option, that's for sure. I'm also taking a look at the list. I see that we are supposed to have Wicked House as well on H. That would be 8. I'm not too sure if they're here or they're not. They're missing. Unfortunately, I was like, yeah, we're supposedly having another Wicked roster, but it seems like they just couldn't make it today.
Well, that's super.
So yeah, so C13 and C13, Lethal War, and Explicit.
Yeah.
I think they're the 3 teams to look out for on the next 2 games.
I think you're absolutely right, and I think the Facebook gaming crew did pretty well in game number 1 too. I think they got cut shy.
Mm-hmm.
Or they did good in game number 1. They didn't have that great of a game number 2, but definitely going to be seeing how they performed. They were pretty dynamic in game 1. They did all right in game number 2, considering they just continued to grief that Resume squad. So we're going to be looking and seeing how they do as well. There's still a couple of other teams that I feel like we're forgetting, but nonetheless, we're going to show love where love is earned. That's right, guys. When you get those kills, I'll be sure to jump over as soon as possible. I'm obviously not the best at multitasking, but when I see it, I try to get over there.
All right, and I'm looking at iTube's channel, and I think they might be from Brazil. You know, I mean, I see some Portuguese, so I would assume that they could be a team, a clan, or an org from Brazil. So it's also a deal with a lag, right? With a ping quote unquote issue that you might get yourself onto, but even with that in mind, dropping 20, what was it, 21 kills?
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Yeah, especially in a lobby like this. And then another team that we haven't really saw much from since they popped off a few weeks ago. That was that Cree team. Patata, Snyder, and all those. Team number 2. Or B in game.
That is they're supposed to be, yeah, Creed.
Yeah.
Creed Esports. Did they? Yeah, they definitely were a team that showed a lot of what is the word that I'm looking for?
Promise.
Promise. Exactly.
Yeah,
Jeez,
there we go.
on my mind. That's what's up.
I knew where you were going. Achman coming through with the winners. I appreciate you, Achman. You're OP, homie. No more cringe time streams, though. If you do it on YouTube and unlist it so that way we can enjoy it, because I would definitely sit there and watch TikTok with you all night. And maybe like a few of your other buddies.
Now you're like a TikTok addict or something?
No, dude, I don't even look at TikTok on my phone. But when he was
look
watching
at
it,
other
yeah,
people looking at TikTok.
yeah, I like watching people watch TikTok. Does that make me a part of the problem though? Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be a problem unless you're getting banned. Okay, if you're getting banned, it might be a problem. but if you're not talking about that, then you know it's quite alright. It doesn't have to be an issue.
There you go. All right.
But yeah, we are halfway there, halfway through. 2 games have passed. Of course, we don't have official results, but if you were to ask me, I would say that probably we're gonna have Explicit on the first spot. Maybe we're gonna have a fight between Facebook creators and C13 for the second and third spot. And outside of that, I wouldn't be too sure, you know?
This is true. I would also put it in consideration that I don't remember how well C13 did in game number 1. I wish I could have seen it. I want to say they got dropped early because I couldn't find iTube on there. I may have overlooked them. But 21 kills in one game is pretty damn good. As a matter of fact, if they were able to pick up at least 5 or 6 kills in that first game, that could easily put them in a close runner-up spot.
Yeah, that's my main issue there, to be able to properly rank C13. I don't quite remember game number 1, but it's hard to forget game number 2. And pretty remarkable, like we've talked about, the fact that most teams have struggled to get even close to the double digits. Well, they doubled that, 21 in that game. Now they got to put on the, not necessarily the same amount of numbers, but if they are getting anywhere between, I would say, 15 kills, they would be in a really good spot as they would move onto game 4. But so far, let's not get ahead of ourselves. The first initial flight of game number 3 is about to break through the map, and in between that area of Asylum going all the way down to the cargo docks, that is allowing most of this map interaction for teams to be dropping to.
We can land here.
Here we go. Flight pattern going to be north of Turbine, a little south of Hydro. Dam going to end up on the outskirts of cargo docks. We're going to see all these teams making their way to wherever they want to go. We're already seeing a little bit of action there on Turbine. I'm interested to see who drops the construction this time. It looks like Resume Squad's going to be able to go there uncontested. It doesn't look like the Facebook creator team wanted to make that drop, but I do see a lot of teams heading for this Nuketown Island. Oh my god, how many teams are here? Is that like 4? As I see one team. Yep, hello, thank you. Yes, get out of there. Team Meep! Gonna be heading back across the base, so we're gonna see the action here at Nuketown Island start off, and I'm on board with iTube, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Shots are going to be taken. They've got one team on their backs. Ravon going to get one in the background. That's going to be... not even sure what team it is. Pepito is going to be drop patata. This is the team I was just talking about, wasn't it? Creed.
Yeah, they're in the middle of that fight. They have lost Joselito, but Patata and Snyder are going in for the kills. They already got 1. They already got 2. And they are not even done. They're trying to get a couple more before dropping out of this area. And going on to Team C13, that is now the best start of the game. Snyder already spots the one trying to run away. Patata shooting at him. Patata going in for the kill and getting it. C13 not eliminated quite yet. Ito remains alive and is now going deep, going under the... I was gonna say under the sea, but they are not quite there yet. But yeah, I took trying to survive at this point.
What are the chances he makes it out of this alive? This is like one of those bunkers underneath the Nuketown Island itself, and I just saw a sensor dart pop off, so they kind of have an idea of where he's at. He's gonna have to stay alive for 45 more seconds. It's doable. But it's a very difficult spot for your team to be in this early in the game. So we're going to bounce out of here. We're going to go take a look. What the? Did he just get dropped on? He did. All I saw was a ninja. Oh my god!
Well,
Snyder
he
gets
used Poltergeist. Uses Poltergeist to confuse Snyder. Snyder couldn't react fast enough. And that is going to be another kill. Now has to survive for another 20 seconds for Matata and Pepito to survive, but the push comes through. I2 in the middle of a push between Creed members, tries to run away, but Patata is too bloodthirsty. And that is going to be C13 eliminated right off the bat by Creed. You were talking about them in the pre-game of this third one. Well, there was a reason for it. There was a reason for it. I do want to mention, though, that we have permission to do listen-in for Meep team, just in case we ever want to do that, you know, that's a thing.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead and join in for the VCs of the guys over at, guys and gals over at Team Meep. So, let's see if, Echo, do you want to move us, or he's not here? Okay. Oh man, they kind of oh yeah, they just bounced in and out of our and okay, there we go. We got it right here. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Haha. Imagine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, I don't know if I'm.
Oh,
I don't know if I'm imagining shit.
He was here.
imagine. Nah, man.
And
Mm.
hey, I don't know if I'm
Yeah,
sure,
I
but I
guess.
saw someone by me. So,
Oh, there's someone. Oh, nah.
Where, which section?
oh my, I knew it.
Froggy.
I knew it.
Froggy, bro.
Froggy,
Um,
what?
Should I just get a car and just run them over again?
I
Yes,
knew it,
Oh
bro.
my
Wait, hold
god,
up.
bro.
Can I find a? Can I
Go
find a vehicle?
again.
Can I do?
Go up on the hill, try to snipe him.
Oh, there's a car. We didn't run them over, bro.
Try to snipe him or not.
I knew it. There was someone next to me, bro. Oh my god.
Oh, I got a vehicle. I can run them over this time. Yes, sir.
Yo, he's camping my dog tag, so.
Somebody come get her. He's
Hey.
dancing. Oh,
Are you sure?
dancing with a stripper.
Yeah, just to the scout over there.
Oh wait,
Why
I'm
would-
scared now. Actually. Oh,
Look, he's on the
you're
left.
so far away. You're so far away. Slushy, can I
He's
run
on
you
the
over?
left.
Where are you?
The left building to the left.
Yo, that VC was lit. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, just having in some fun, dancing around. Unfortunately, Foggy, well, got taken down quite far away from the team, but everybody else was like, all right, yeah, you know, stuff happens. And as they were trying to move back in, you all heard what was going on. Pure fun over there, you know, they know the drill.
Oh yeah, I mean they're no strangers to these kind of events. As a matter of fact, I think Hello's been a part of more pro-con mobile lobbies than I have, and I've been a part of a lot of pro-con mobile lobbies. Battle Royale on the playing side, you know, exactly what you would expect. You know, they're in a, you know, lobby full of sweats. They're just trying to play their lives and enjoy it. And you heard the singing. We had a little bit of a copyright infringement. That's quite all right. We're not going to get banned just because of that, so we're all good.
Well, right now, I did see that Creed ended up eliminating one player of the MIP roster. So far, Creed have 6 kills total. Those are going to be a team with a lot of kills for themselves, but this time around, also Ghost team want to join the mix. So far, they've gotten 8 kills. I also see Lethal War with 4. I see Facebook creators with 6. Plenty of teams are finally waking up, but problem is, if everybody's taking kills, that means that there's less people to go after. So far, this has been the fastest game that we've had out of the 3 of them, because I only see 11 squads remaining.
Yeah, and usually when we're in this particular portion of the zone where it's you know, we're not even in the first zone closing out, and there's 11 teams. Usually we're about 45 to 50 deep. We've already dropped 40 players and 9 teams. That is ridiculous, the amount of sweating we've seen so far in the lobby. And I was taking a look at Ghost. They've already racked up a few kills, so I think it might be fair to give them a little bit of time. Ghost picking up 8. Another team that we were on board with earlier picked up a full squad wipe. And then one of the Meep players that was... what team was that? Man,
Creed?
yeah, Creed. Yeah, I was just talking about them before streams or before the game started.
And so far, they have a grand total of 6 kills. You were talking about Ghost. I'm looking at them. They are starting up a fight. No, not really. It seems like SNS didn't really want to go in for the deal. Oh, no, they do. Beaky ends up getting knocked down by Enigma. Now SNS were coming in strong. That is going to be their first kill of this game. And, well, making sure that members over the Ghost Squad couldn't do too much against that action.
Oh, check the vehicle placement. How the hell did that vehicle get right there like that?
You know, stuff happens. Stuff happens.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah. I can tell you that because I've
Hell?
gotten
Look at
cars
it.
stuck
It's
in
in
weird
the
places.
staircase.
I mean, bro, it can just happen. Oh god, my phone says that it's about to turn off in 30 seconds.
No.
Oh, 1 second, I'll be right back.
That is super unfortunate. Yeah, Gil gonna go get his phone charger, and SNS gonna try and get this hoopty off the side. Oh, Kill Bill's AFK. Cool. David from Lethal War. World War with him, he's got 3 kills. They're looking to get this drop here, and it looks like they might be doing it uncontested as there's nobody here. Literally nobody on this portion of the map. Team B has pretty much wiped a lot of this side. They're going to continue to do so. Snyder actually going to drop. Joselito actually going to go down again. Have no fear. They're going to go ahead and get the res there, and that's going to be it for Resume's team. That's tough, dude. I don't think they got a single kill this game. They started the night off strong, and right now I don't think they've had a single kill this game, and then they got griefed in the entirety by the Facebook Creator Gaming team. So we're going to give them some screen time to see if we can catch them in the action as they are right on top of, is that Hello's team? Go, Hello! Get out of there!
Oh wait, is Hello the only player alive for Meep again? Oh no, never mind. They're good.
They're good. They were just happening to drive right underneath the Facebook Gaming team.
Oof, yeah, that's not a safe spot to be at. I want to mention now, I was 2 seconds away from my phone turning off. Luckily enough, it was not the case.
Clutch!
Yeah, pretty.
Clutch.
But yeah, Facebook Gaming, they are going in. They're going after Creed and Lethal War at the same time, Verdict, right now. The fight is gonna be fire. Jerry going in, Stinkelson finding kill number 1 and going in for a second. The push is too strong. That is another kill, but Pantero ends up dying to the force of Foraja from Creed getting that kill. That is clutch, that is important. The problem for Creed remains as now Foraja is down, leaving only Snyder alive. Lethal War with his shotgun, the BY-15 taking action again. And so far, I think Lethal War has the better half of this trade, but Daniel, trying it not to be the case, finds a kill but ends up dying. So much stuff happened in the last couple of seconds, but I mentioned I think Lethal War got the better off of this. Jay Prue is the only one alive for Facebook creators, is now eliminated. They are going to be completely out, and well, that was that. Lethal War didn't even lose a player. No, they do lose 1 player, but they end up with 10 kills total, so I would say that was worth it.
Oh, that was a W, bro. Anytime you can get any kind of interaction like this, when you got 2 of the lobby's leading kill teams, or teams with kills, just ridiculous how the action turned out. It happened so fast, I caught the back end of the first initial gunfights, and then from there, I got lost. I'm going to be honest with you. It was just ridiculous, the amount of players coming through. Now, they are all gone, and there's only 1 team left, and that's Lethal War. They've got 10 kills on board. I think the guys over at Creed had a hell of a game, though. I think they finished out with at least 10+, if I'm not mistaken. So they were able to pick up their, you know, their kills on board, and I want to say that the Facebook Gaming team picked their fair share of kills too, at least 8 or so. As another team that we still have alive, Ghost. They lost Vicky, and I don't know if they got the tags for them, so I don't know what the case is there, but they are in the hoopty looking for some more action. 9 kills on board for these guys, and it does look like the Wicked Sins rosters is down to 1 player. They're going to be coming back in the Revive Flight. I don't know how that works. Tags look kind of like old. Maybe they just rode the Revive Flight out. I don't know. Oh, this is GG Pew. Later. Apex. MIP. They're going to get the kill. That's going to be 5 on board for them.
5 total, and well, no more enemies around, I think. Not really. They're gonna be actually on their own. I also see Meep at Array, just chilling in there. At the south part of the map, I see Team R. That is gonna be players from Peaky Blinders SNS, and they could potentially fight off against Ghost if they continue to be on the same path, and that could be fire over there, but I'm not too sure if they're gonna follow the same path though.
I'm taking a look at the zone, and it looks like the only team that's in it right now besides MIP is going to be Team K, who are making their way in. They might have actually spotted SNS too, so we'll see if we can get their perspective. See if, yep, they've got eyes on them. They know they're there, and they're going to look to gatekeep. This is going to be tough for an SNS to regroup here because they don't really have a play as far as positioning goes. and they're gonna have to rotate right in front of these guys. So, as a matter of fact, I don't even think SNS know that they're there. Do they know that they're there? Yeah, they do. Okay, so yeah, they are aware.
Yeah, the shots were fired. Ghost doesn't have a single piece of fear, a single bone afraid of going in. And Mr. Andrew going for the snipes, as we are also trying to fight back with this M21. So far, not shots have landed quite yet. Death and the other players, Enigma and Simple from SNS. They do want to go for the fight, but at the same time, they want to make sure that they are in the safe zone. That's why they are going to the right side, as that is going to be a safest area to try to approach that interaction. Luckily enough for them, seems like Ghost didn't actually follow through with the push, and that is going to be the end of that. I am looking at the minimap, and I don't know what vehicles the MIP members have, but they are not necessarily super close, but they are definitely moving super fast around the map.
Yeah, they're on the zoomies right now. I'm taking a look. It's just a casual stroll through the neighborhood for these guys, as they're looking to play their lives and live their best ones. Hello's gonna be on the four-wheeler. Actually gonna be taking some shots.
I mean, Hello was the one that wanted to run over enemies, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was. She was definitely the demon that wanted to do that. You know what? You hit the wrong beehive. You're liable to get stung.
Well, last time we definitely did see Hello, fall off the bed as she crashed onto I think it was an airdrop.
It was.
That could move away from, and well, C13 took that fight. At this point, Meep only wants to dance around the map on their cars, on their four wheels, and enjoy the time beings. Ghost, Rafa getting a kill. Okay, Ghost is fighting against Lethal. What's going on there?
Yeah, it looks like they called one out in the open, yeah. And we got the whole perimeter surrounded. Then you got the Meep crew meeping around in their vehicles. This is not a family-friendly area for them to, just be coasting by. Sure enough, they are going to continue. They're just lurking. Look at that. Oh, poor Hello. She got knocked out of her vehicle. She got left by the homies.
Oh, there's Celestial too.
Oh, man. Hello. Don't forget that. There's going to come a time and place where the homies are going to ask for your help, and then you're going to think back to this time, and you're going to be like, well, you guys just bailed on me. That is this moment right here.
Well, right now, Lethal War died. Lost a couple of members, and when I mean a couple, I mean I think 3 of them. So far, Bigilla, the only one up, going to be getting the rest over at Kingbot. Kingbot managing to survive that interaction, also dropping a few armor plates, making sure that they can put up a fight against AMK. But now Flixie, Apex, and Joe going in. Seems like they have lost Lexi, but it doesn't matter too much. They are in the safe zone, and they are here to stay. They are going to be surrounding this house with their snipers, making sure that anyone who dares to try to fight back, they're going to be taking some heat before that happening.
A little slow to start this interaction. We've got about 6 teams left. 5 if you don't include the Meep squad. And Ghost trying to play this as cautiously as possible. Why? Because there's several teams in the area, and they all want blood. SNS going to be inside the building. AMK actually going to be on the opposite building, a little further down the road. No fear from them, as they've got the top side of the roofs covered. And SNS looking to converge. All 3 of these teams are going to be safe in zone for now, but depending on where this safe zone goes will determine who's going to have the upper hand. And I'm taking a look at it. It does look like the guys over at AMK are actually going to have that upper hand.
Yeah, they most definitely are in a good spot. As I see Ghost, Mr. Andrew finding another kill. Mr. Andrew eliminating Death from SNS, leaving only Enigma and Simple to fight back. Ghost, you talk about them, they had plenty of kills. So far they got 12, but Lethal War also has 12. I also see AMK with 5, but although they have the placement, they have the positioning at AMK, sorry, they don't have the kills quite there yet, They have to make sure that they are picking up a few kills right now, because we've talked about surviving. Yes, it allows you to get more kills, but only surviving per se is not gonna work too well for you in the point department.
You are absolutely right. These guys playing for that long game, it might pay off. It's most of these teams are gonna have to make their long trek over to that safe zone. And where did Celestial and Sienna go? They dropped. Maybe Hello was you know, proper in her place. As I'm taking a look at it, she's actually gonna get pushed in this building, but I don't know how long she can just camp it out here for. She's got 2 players coming in from SNS. This is tough. We're gonna get away from this area. I can't see it. I can't see it happen.
Hello. Goodbye there. Couldn't fight it back. That's the end of me. Flixie finds a snipe onto Simplex. Enigma dies to the hands of Mr. Andre. That is 3 squads remaining. AMK, Ghost, and well, no, that's only 2 now. Mr. Andre, the only player alive to try to fight back against AMK. That is going to be 13 kills total. So far, he's gotten 4. Finds the first enemy. Goes in for the shots. Takes 2. But it's not enough. Apex was there with the M13 mythic skin to take that kill. And the dub in favor of AMK. Pretty well played there for the Ghost members. But when you have 3 opponents to go up against on the last circle, it is not going to be easy.
That is a perfect opportunity for us to take a look at the scorecard. Actually, I'm going to let you read it off because I've got to use the bathroom. So what we're going to do is I'll be right back in like maybe a minute tops. Give me just a moment, okay?
Okay, so we're watching the global scores, right? I think he's already out. I'm going to assume he is. We are on the spot on the screen that I think we are. Currently, I do see that top 1 was there for AMK, like we mentioned, with a grand total of 9 kills for themselves. That's not a bad game whatsoever. On top 2, we have the Ghost squad, the Ghost members, SVR, Mr. Andrew, Rafa, and the Vicky ended up with 13 kills. That is slightly more. On the 3rd place, we had Lethal War with 12. Those are not the only teams with double-digit numbers in this game. There's also going to be Creed. Funny enough, we didn't talk a lot about Creed until the pre-game of this match, and well, Verdict was absolutely right. We began talking about Creed, and they sure enough dropped 12 kills right after. Pretty good game for themselves. Those are going to be the only teams that achieved the double-digit number. The only other closest was, of course, well, winning team AMK with 9. And I also see Team 3 from Wicked Sins with 8. But I also wanna say something particular about Wicked Sins. They ended up with 8, but 7 of those kills, 7, not 1, not 3, not 5, 7 were purely by Eros, the god of love. Ended up dropping huge numbers for the Wicked Sins, and well, a grand total of 8, not bad at all. As this game is over, I'm not too sure, because as we all know, C13 didn't get as many kills as they would have liked to. The Facebook creators, they didn't have the greatest game themselves either. So at this point, I'm trying to find explicit though.
Yeah.
Do you happen to be back?
I am back, and I don't think I've got the screen pulled back up. I don't see where they ended up with, but I want to say that they dropped early, as a matter of fact.
Where you guys at? Oh, there you go. They ended up dropping on 16 with only 2 kills.
That's not good. That's not good at all. As a matter of fact, that's probably going to put C13 ahead of them.
Well, C13 didn't have the greatest game themselves either.
That's right. That's right.
They got like 2 or 3 kills themselves, I would say.
I guess we'd really have to go back to all the way to that first game just to know how they did. But at any rate,
well, Little War definitely had a great game though.
Yeah.
They ended up with 12.
Team Meep on top, Celestial says. I 100% agree with that. And then I saw also in chat where Achman was like, Meep, professional comms and strats, taking notes. 100% Achman. 100%, bro. This is a $1 billion tournament, G. That is right, Flicks. And I'm only getting I'm getting none of that just to cast it, imagine. What are you talking about, Verdict? I'm getting all you guys in here to talk to.
Wait. Where are you?
It's in Trovo chat.
Oh, okay. I kind of got lost there for a second. Team Meep on top. True Celestial. Just brutal performance coming out of Meep.
Yeah, brutal performance.
But well, Verdict, as everything that alives, it must come. Everything that is alive must come to an end. We are gonna be getting geared up for our last match of the day. That is game number 4, right?
It is game number 4. It's 11:53 Eastern time. If you haven't joined the lobby, join in ASAP because the action is gonna start with or without you. As we're gonna be taking our last flight out into Blackout. Game number 4. Going to be where winners are made. Obviously, we're looking to crown that champ. We're not going to be able to crown anybody tonight because I don't do scoring. I wish I did. And I wish I had someone to do it, but we don't have a live scorer anymore. So I know we saw Valka come in chat earlier, and I loved it when you were available, Valka, and I appreciate the time that you put in to make sure we had that live scoring. So we certainly miss you over here. Obviously, we know you've got plans and whatnot for your night, and you know, we appreciate you for all you did when you were with us. So now we're going to get geared up for game 4. And I'm going to be honest with you. I couldn't even tell you. I think you made a few claims to, you know, who is what or where as far as points-wise goes or, you know, what you think points-wise. But it's really going to have to come down to where, you know, the mods get those official scores in. So we're going to get geared up for that game number 4. Who is going to claim this week's Meseeks Madness Royale Championship? Will it be Lethal War, who you have mentioned, or is one of these teams who had some standout performances earlier tonight going to step up?
Well, that's a great question. Whew. Well, this game 4 is going to be starting in just a few more seconds. I'm not sure. We had C13 and Explicit not have a great game. Lethal War was the team that was sort of fighting there, but not quite, because of how Explicit and C13 were playing, but they continue to have a third great game with other counterparts doing so. We had Ghost coming in hot with a 13 as well, so 4th game is going to be pretty important. There's actually a variety of outcomes that could lead to us having at least 5 or 6 different teams with a certain scoring to each of them have an opportunity to be on top 1, so every team has to make sure that they have their peak performance on this 4th game if they want to end up with a final dub with a championship title on this week's Meseeks Madness Royale.
What we shall see now is we're going to go ahead and dive on into game number 4. 72 players in the mix. We started the night off with, what, 82, 83? So maybe like 2 or 3 teams dropping out. That sounds about right.
I think you're right. Yeah.
All right, we're missing 1, 2, like 2 teams. Yeah. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and spam that start button, get it started. Put it in chat. Who you guys got? Who you guys think are gonna step up and take the bag? You think C13 will be able to redeem themselves? They only picked up 2 kills last game, but had a phenomenal performance in game number 2. Maybe if they can match that same energy here in game 4, we could expect to see, you know, them rise back up on top. We'll see here.
And they're pressing that button for us to start. Come on, let's get it, fellas. Let's get right on to the game. Seems like Echo said that we are about to start, and we do. Let's go. Okay, I didn't even see the loading screen on this time. You know what? I'm also quite impressed in a way. The fact that Resume's team just couldn't participate too much into the action on game 2 and 3. And on the first one, they definitely had a great amount of kills. It was like 12 or 14, something along those lines, but ended up falling early. On the next two games, well, they just died early without too many kills.
Oh, you gotta excuse me. I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm just, as Dave mentioned earlier, this is a late start. As a matter of fact, it is the latest tournament I've ever picked up, and we've been doing it for quite a while, and you think I'd be used to it? I'm definitely not. Okay. Celestial's teabagging. Froggy. Rip. Rip it.
Okay, all right. Sounds like a me performance over there.
Yeah, a little bit of meeping around. Kind of audacity over here. Yeah. Nonetheless, game number 4. Who will step up? Who will frag out? And who will fall shy of this week's Meseeks Madness Royale? We'll find out here as we see plenty of teams. Oh my god, the team's already dropped. Let's see who's going to be getting some of that first action. I think we're going to go to Team O, as there are 4 teams heading to construction site, and they are one of them.
Oh, let's see what they have to say about that. Okay, I'm trying to go into the letters. Still getting used to the letter system, you know, guys.
Oh yeah.
And it can take a bit of time. Okay, there you go.
Okay, we got Resume's team, Team O, who are
Assassins.
Assassins, and then we've got also Team Y, Explicit. Nope, that's just Rosewood and Shogun. They get in the right spot.
I don't think they did. Wait, I even see. Wait, has Whale always been with Explicits?
I don't think so.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what the deal is here.
Return to the battle when the next revive flight arrives.
Well, we are still gonna continue with this fight where Rosewind ends up dying early. Shogun also gonna be dropping. Whale trying to go in for the kill against Resume. Finds the kill behind them. There's Chicago, but Chicago is just too close to the sun and gets burned by Whale. Going for the double kill. Going in a 1-for-2 situation. You know, that was a losing scenario for Whale, but it was fast enough to react to what was going on, dropping those double, going for the triple now. Lethal War are into the mix, and Banana just got the kill into David. Now I see Will trying to go into Kingbot. Bila also trying to survive, but Will so far using his sniper and the MX-9 just causing terror onto the back lines of both Resume's team and Lethal War now.
Yeah, but
That's
Rose is
another
going to be the
kill.
last one alive here. Gonna have to play for tags, and I was looking at Will's stats to see if he got credit for those kills. He hasn't. So someone yoinked him, or they got res. And based off the amount of boxes that are on the ground, I'm gonna say it is yoinked. So very, very unfortunate. But oh my God, Will walked right past this guy. Oh, sheesh. Daddy plays the corner. Daddy actually bites a bullet as the refrag comes through. But Shogun gonna be the person who does the deed, and we'll see him pick up the tags, pick up some ammo to go along with it, as he's going to be playing his life. We started with like 3 teams in this area, and it looks like we're down to like 1.5, maybe 2.
Oh, for the time being, Whale definitely helped the team. They got the tag. The rest is going to come through right now. Rosewind is the only one that they haven't been able to pick on to. But as much as I loved this fight, it also meant that, well, both Resume's team and Lethal War ended up just struggling quite a lot. I am currently looking at David. David there, the time ran out. He is out. Wait, no, that was Daddy. Daddy was out. David is actually just rest in. We still have 14 squads. Wait, 14? 5 squads already white verdict? What is this game?
5 squads already wiped. That's right, 14 squads left. And guess one of them wasn't the lucky enough to stay alive here in the first beginning of the drop. That was C13. They are out of the mix. I don't see them. Maybe they weren't in the lobby. I don't remember seeing them drop, but they are not here. So they might have gotten wiped.
Illa gets the knock onto Will. Will just not able to properly loot back up after that whole ordeal. Rose finds another one. That is... Oof, how many kills do they have at this point? They only got 2. Rose going for kill 3. They are still not done with the Wicked members. They got them all out. Wicked. Sorry, Resume. Resume's team. Having a great start, you know, they definitely struggled a little bit at first against Explicit, but at the end, they have the last laugh, and they're going to be the only team alive now on the construction side, because even Lethal War had to just bounce back out of that area.
That is crazy. How the hell did the tags get called in? I think Rosie was the one who was, Rose was the one who was trying to get the tags. I don't know how the hell they were able to manage to stay alive and get those tags. They're looking to grieve Villa from Lethal War. I think that might be the last one from LW. Nope, David's still alive, so... I'll take a look at it. Look at the helicopter placement here. That's going to be Hello and team. They're just going to be cruising, you know, carefree right here. Not a worry in the world.
We can land here. We can land here.
Not a worry in the world. What's going on? Wait, where is... I just saw Meep just dancing around between Resume's team and Lethal War. I thought they were going to go in because it was a 4 versus 2, and well, they decided not to. It seems like they have already forgotten about driving vehicles such as the 4 wheels. They are now a birth kind of type,
yeah,
you know?
yeah, they're airborne. They have no worries. They're going to continue to cruise by, not bother anybody. And you can see it. They're just kind of riding zone, coasting it out. They're going to get two. They've got 2 helicopters now. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Dividing conquer.
Yeah, one is not ever enough. They are struggling to get inside of the helicopter, though. They actually ended up leaving Celestial there. They finally get her onto the helicopter, but I am trying to find wait. The Facebook creators didn't play this 4th map, or they just got eliminated earlier?
I don't know. They might have gotten eliminated earlier because I don't see M13 or them.
Yeah, neither of the 2. Interesting. Well, that's better news for both Lethal War and Explicit, isn't it?
That is.
Right, now as I go take a look at what Ghost members are doing. So far they've gotten 5 kills. They're not gonna have too many people around. The only ones in the proximity are going to be Creed. Creed also having a great game 4 so far, you know, 3 kills. Not the most kills that you could have ever seen, but definitely a great start. And I think we might want to go with Dynasty, the team number named F, as they're fighting against CFG now.
Oh yeah, we're on board with CFG. Morgs, don't do him so nasty like that. Sahat's going to drop as well. So the frags are to come in, and Morgs is actually going to be the last one alive, and does manage to pick up that 1 kill. We'll be able to play a little bit of their life, but the rotations are going to come through, and man, Dynasty are going to be able to clean that team out, and now we've got 11 in the mix. 11 teams left, 43 players. We're going to see the revive flight come through. It was just 38, so 5 coming in on that revive flight. 4 kills on board for Creed. Taking a look at some of the other teams in the lobby to see where we can see some more action. Ghost, 5 kills on board as well. They are kind of just cruising around. They got the electric motor going because I don't hear a single thing, and I noticed that is a bug in the game.
Wait, you can't hear the vehicles? What?
Nope, I can't hear this vehicle. It's
Weird.
not every vehicle. It's like Ghost right now. I can't hear it.
We can land here.
Let me try to...
But you can hear the helicopter, and obviously it's right above them.
Oh no, I do hear the car. It might be on you. I don't know
Yeah,
what
it might be on me.
do.
Yeah. Sometimes it be sounding like that though. That's weird.
Yeah. Well, right now, as I was taking a look at Ghost, they almost crashed onto players from Dynasty. Dynasty finding a way to drive away, but so far they received a lot of damage. Seems like Ghost didn't end up trying to finish off the kills, as players from AMK were now into the mix. That is leading to us 11 squads total now.
Yep, 11 squads. 40 players left. 40 seconds before this next revive flight hit. Rose actually going to get some revenge. Might be interesting to check out that action. Is I literally don't know how they managed to stay alive after that encounter, but sure enough, They are alive and kicking it, but not Resume. Resume's actually going to get dog tag scanned in. As Church is going to make that... oh, man, this is such a dangerous transition in the water. If Rose can hit a shot in the water... Bro, my God, he got him underwater!
About being on an impossible mission, you know, just being as sneaky as you can be under the water.
You sneaky snake. I don't know if he's actually going to be able to get the finish now because he's going to take shots from multiple angles. But he is going to be able to play it up for now. And the good thing is you can't see players underwater if they're deep enough. And the bad thing is if you get killed, you're instantly dead.
Just pardon me. Yeah, that's the main issue. Even if you have a single foot under the water, you are instantly dead. No chances for your team to get the res back in. It seems like the remaining of the team from Resume's side are, well, in a difficult spot in a way, as members from Team M from Spectrum are just looking around at that said area. It's like they're in a triangle right now, you know? 3 teams, 3 different approaches to this interaction, and Flixie finds a snipe onto Spacey. Spacey ended up dying. Tails also received a lot of damage. AMK seems to be going in strong, and now they have no more fear. They're trying to go for their enemies right now. Spectrum, yeah. Oof, they are hiding behind a rock. But it seems like Joe has eyes on them. Doesn't matter where they're hiding. They take that knock. Fortunately enough, they are going to get 1 res, but Frexo is definitely eliminated.
And look at this. Talking about some action to come here. AMK and Resume Squad going to be battling it out. Church actually going to get that first blood. Flixie going to get the revenge frag, though. Flixie going to get pushed from multiple angles. Chicago gonna be credited for the kill there as gets the finish, and that's a 2-piece. Rose gonna get taken down from the side, though. That's Joe, who was kind of lurking in the background, taking some shots at a distance, and picks up 1 kill with the EBR. 8 kills on board for the team. Does get the shots to land, but now he's got to deal with a few more players at Chicago and Church. And it doesn't look like he's gonna be able to hit the shots in time enough to get the dog tags for his teammates, so Joe might be in an awkward position, but might be able to play his life here.
Airdrop incoming.
He might as well tell you. I was taking a look at Joe, and well, his shot playing with that M21 are gonna be fire. Ends up dying there to hands of Resume, but overall, I was looking at him sniping at 100+ shots, and the recoil was pretty much non-existent. So if you want to just drop it in chat, you know, I would highly appreciate it. Just as a suggestion. General suggestion, but at the end of the day, the push came through. Resume barely just having weapons, only using that pistol, finds that knock that drops AMK to the ground. That is leaving these Resume team with a 10 kills total. Great job. Third party after third party between AMK, Resume's team, and who was the other? Ghost? No, Spectre.
Spectrum Esports.
Spectrum Esports. I think they sort of got the better trade-off of that. You know, they ended up retrieving at some point, and they also got the rest for everyone else.
There you go. And I'm taking a look at it as well. I think we still got Team Meep in the mix too. So they've got a helicopter, 1 helicopter left, and Hello actually is not in it. So maybe they're looking to get bloodthirsty here, as they've got Creed. Maybe this is not the gunfight you want to take. Especially not in Fracking Tower. I do not like Fracking Tower. And then
yeah,
SNS.
I mean, that area is pretty bad, right? Really, the angles, the sort of fights you gotta take there, it doesn't feel natural in a way. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, it's flat, and then there's like one main entrance, point of interest at the very top of that smokestack. And then there's an underground layer, which is just completely ridiculous. So too many flat areas, and then one big tall area, followed up by something that's also underground. So Dynasty looking to make this push on Resume. Resume actually gonna get some shots in, but is gonna lose Chicago in the mix. Resume gonna get 1 down. Resume is going to get dropped. Resume is going to be toasted. Now it's Church and Rose left to pick up the pieces. They got 10 kills on board. Rose has a great position here, but is going to be exposed. Rumble actually going to go ahead and feed some shots to Rose, and his location's compromised, so now he might be in danger as well. Church, how the hell did he get up there?
I am not too sure. I'm guessing that you can just, I have no idea.
Oh.
Maybe he has ninja? No, he has medic. I have no clue. But although he's in an awkward place, he is surely getting kills there, getting a couple of players knocked. Oh, and he waits for long enough, so they go for the res. Going down for the third one. Church is bowling Dynasty. Only one player remains, and now Rose might actually go for that push, and there you go. Between Church and Rose, got onto a 2 versus 4, ended up victorious, and didn't... I don't think they even received a single shot in that interaction.
No, Church was cool, calm, and collective right there. Rose was biting a few bullets, but when you got Church down there putting in some work, that was a sneaky little spot. And we can see, Rose, don't take shots at that helicopter. The helicopters are friendly, okay?
It's only chilling. It's only chilling.
Yeah. They're not doing anything dangerous. They're just riding around. They don't even have loadouts. They just have ground loot guns with not enough ammo to even fill a full clip. You don't want those guys. Those guys are not the kills you want.
Certainly they are not, but, well, 14 kills total for the Resumes team, as I see Enigma from SNS taking another kill. Enigma, the last player alive for the Peaky Blinders, is now trying to survive, dropping some nades in there. Has to go out of that building. The safe zone is pushing through, trying to survive, receiving a lot of damage, but still surviving. Spectrum are now chasing after Enigma. Enigma still surviving with his 117. Dies to the hands of Spacey. And that is the end of the Peaky Blinders. And Spectrum is going to be with 10 kills total. So far, we got 5 teams remaining. That is going to be Creed. That is Meep, Spectrum, Lethal War, and Resumes team.
Meep. Now it is coming down to the wire. Creed going to be rotating in the vehicle, and I do see Church in a decent little water tower spot. This is probably one of my favorite spots on the map. Rivertown is just like the perfect amount of buildings to open street, right? You can have, your encounters out in the open. You can push into the buildings. There's a lot of cover. There's not too much high ground. I think Church is in the highest potential point, which is on the top of the tower. As we see, Creed might get griefed here. Rosie actually going to get killed. Or kills on David Knox. Church actually going to get exposed. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's kind of balanced. You're not too high up. You're not too down low. And Rose actually going to get the finish there on David. So that's going to be 15 on board. As this Resume squad looking pretty decent at the moment.
Yeah, they're definitely looking pretty hot. And, well, they got almost all their players' power, as Church is the only one who got knocked. Rose still sniping, now going for the Meep members. Come on now, you don't have to do that. You don't got to do them like that. The safe zone is pushing through. The safe zone is also in an interesting spot, Verdict, right? Usually we get pretty open areas, and in this time around, there's going to be plenty, and I mean plenty of buildings, an entirety of different areas for you to be hiding and pretty much waiting for a different kind of fight that your opponents would like to go for. Sienna just got that kill onto Lethal War member, and eliminated them. Look at that. Meep got a squad wipe.
My God, Sienna! You're
correct! Another one! There you go! Meep on top, no!
Meep. Yes, Meep! Not Sienna! Sienna's dead!
No, Hello is joining the mix!
Oh, Hello says she's not oh, sorry, Hello. That's tough. Resume's in the building, and that is going to be it for Hello for the night. Celestial actually be taking some shots, too. Is going to be taken down. I gotta say, 2 kills on board, though. Meep on top.
Yes, sir. Meep on top for sure, but they unfortunately ended up being eliminated. Resume's team with 18 kills total, Spectrum with 12. Last player alive is Spacey. Spacey trying to survive. Creed currently with Patata, 7 kills. Verdict for Patata himself. That's a tremendous job done. Spicy dies to the hands of Resume. That is leading to us with a 3 versus 2. Patata trying to snipe the enemies at a distance. And I don't even know where his allied Joseito is at. Joseito also going to be playing with the sniper. Patata going in. Chicago receiving a little bit of shots. Patata finds the kill to Rose. The dropping in. This MSMC going for the double but ends up dying. Chicago gets that knock. Trying to go for the rest. But the angle is there for Joselito. Joselito could have gotten a snipe and a double kill. Ended up missing that shot. And well, Resume doesn't miss those shots. That is the kill they needed for a victory royale. And that first spot is going for Resume's team.
That is going to conclude the 4-game stretch. And I got to say, those guys fragged out. They fried the entire lobby towards the end. They've got to have at least 20 kills. I know I was looking at Rose's point of view. He had 9 kills on board before he ended up biting the dust. 9 kills for Rose, 5 for Resume, 3 for Chicago, and I love the little celebration dances. Look, just perfectly coordinated.
Nice.
I love it. I'm so glad COD Mobile made it a little more interesting with the emotes. So super, super cool there. 2,300 damage for Rose. Good night. I dropped 17 earlier, and I think I had 2,300 damage. That'll just tell you how sweaty these lobbies are.
Sometimes you get the shots, but not the knocks at the end. It unfortunately was the case for Rose, but at the end of the day, we still got they got to 20. What was the final? 21. Yeah, they matched C13 for the most kills today. Great job down there. At this point, like, I have no clue who could have gotten. Like, we usually like to speculate at the end who may have gotten it. Well, today I have no idea. I'm lost.
There we go. That is it. Also got to point out, what was that? 2 kills on board for Team Meep and a 4th place finish.
Yes.
Good night.
Absolutely.
I've seen it all.
Be afraid, fellas.
Be very
Meep
afraid.
on top.
Meep on top. So yes, moving forward, take out those helicopters. I don't care who's in them. They came through and just started devastating. Hello, tried to take some shots. I wish I could have seen their damage. Fortunately, we can't. And that's actually going to be it. I wish I could tell you a little bit more about who was on top. But it's been a weird 4-game spread. As a matter of fact, I would be interested to see where Lethal War ended up at. Where did they
definitely
end?
don't see them.
Oh, they're 5th. They 5th, and they finished up with 13 kills. So that might be something to keep in mind.
Well, with all of this being said, remember, we don't have live scoring once again, so make sure you follow Meseeks on their socials to know who the champion of this week was. You can always join that Discord server. You can follow us on Instagram, on Trovo itself. You know, we also have events broadcasted over there. We have Twitter as well. Make sure you follow us on every single one of them. And also, thank you to the sponsors. Thank you so much for Trovo, JuJu Energy, SXC, Fingersleeves, and HyperX for making this possible. Of course, don't forget to use code Meseeks at checkout when you're buying some JuJu or some SXC. Meep.
All right, guys, that is gonna bring meep. That is gonna bring our Meep night to the end. As we see Meep on top, Meep always above the rest. You heard the shout outs, the sponsors. Make sure you use that code Meseeks at checkout, guys. It's gonna conclude the stream. Gail, I want to say thank you. I think we're the last 2 legends in the lobby. Nope, we got one of the Meep members here still, Celestial.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go. There we go. Well, that's a great way to end our night, and that's gonna be that's gonna be it. Meseeks Madness Royale. In a nutshell, Meep on top. Verdict signing out. GG's, guys. GG's, Gil.
GG's.
Here we go.